Hey there, story time. So, once upon a time, back in, I don't know, a very long time ago, when I was like, maybe like 6 or even probably 5, maybe even like 7, somewhere between those intervals, I used to go to summer camp. So, summer camp is just something that I did a long time ago, and it's not really like what you think of like a summer camp. Like, I actually go out, out in the wilderness, like fight off bears, make a bow and arrow, if I can make a tent, survive the night. No, that's not what summer camp is. For me, summer camp was basically like a way for me to get outside the house. Because I don't think I was like a 7-year-old, 6-year-old child, staying inside the house all day watching freaking Tom and Jerry, and I don't know, like Disney Channel is not like a healthy thing for you to do as like a 7-year-old. So my parents decided to, we're gonna take you to summer camp so you can have fun and be social. And I don't like being social. But my parents are working. Both of them are working, so they can't really take care of me over the summer. So they decided to take me to summer camp. Obviously, I had a lot of fun. I made some friends. I had some enemies. I freaking I'll box you like to all the people who out there in summer camp who freaking hated me. Come at me. Like I am open. Like let's go. Freaking. But anyway, that's just a little backstory, little freaking side plot. But let's really get into the manga. So, one time in summer camp, I used to go like a lot of field trips and all that, but that's not really the point. But in summer camp, it's basically just fun. Like you will have time, you'll have fun time here. Like it's all games, all funny. Maybe you might learn some things, but that's not really what summer camp is. Not freaking school, it's summer camp. You're gonna have fun. So sometimes we had this little food party, freaking, happy feast, Thanksgiving, freaking the Indians and the Americans, they come together, they have a feast, freaking Thanksgiving dinner. Um, so that's what happens. So I remember from my head, because I always remember this, that I had like hot dogs, I had like fries, freaking like good things, and I had a snack. So I think it was Cheetos, I believe so, I was eating. So my friend who was like sitting next to me had Takis. Now, before I say something, I just want to say, first of all, I'm 7 years old, and this is like my first time having something actually spicy in my life. Now, like as a full-on, testosterone pumping, freaking masculine male, when I eat a Taki, Takis don't really hurt me. I freaking just eat Takis like it's a freaking snack, and I love Takis. Takis are freaking good. I love hot Cheetos. Spicy food is like bon appetit for me. Like I'll eat spicy food all day long. But this was me like 7 years ago. And this was me when I was 7 years old. Freaking little child, not even, freaking not even, grown enough. So this is like my first time eating Takis. Like I never had it. So my friend offered it to me. He said, "Hey man, like it's a freaking drug deal. Here's some Takis. Freaking like hiding like, oh shoot, okay, yeah, yeah. I never had one of these things before. So I took it. I was like, hey man, this looks really good. So I just freaking ate it. I'm like, okay, this little thing looks so good. I just ate it. And then this is when everything stopped. Literally, the world around me just said, you know what? We're gonna snap time. Freaking, yep, we're gonna freeze time for you. Freaking Thanos used the time stop for some reason on it and just stop time. And everything went blank. Like, so when I ate that chip, when it touched my freaking tongue and touched my little spicy taste buds or whatever, yeah, it was just downhill from there. So immediately, I was in pain for like after like 5 seconds, but before like the pain actually came in, my eyes were tearing up. I don't know what happened. It's like everything just went blurry. It's like once I like freaking bit down on that chip, my eyes just like started watering, like freaking waterfalls were happening. And then the pain was freaking abnormal. So keep in mind, I was with a lot of students. There was like freaking 20 people in there, like an actual school. So I didn't want to show pain. I don't want to say like skin on top of my lungs. Freaking dying like I'm having a freaking stroke. So I didn't really want to look like that. Also, I like to be. I don't want to look like a baby. I actually want to look like a man. Freaking. I don't want to cry over a chip. So I have to like hold in my like pain to I wanted to scream as loud as I possibly can, but I couldn't. So I had to like hold in the thing. So like I was actually tearing up. I was like, oh my god, like freaking in pain. Like if someone was to talk to me, he all you would hear was just me like barely getting words out. And keep in mind, this was when I was 7 years old or 6 years old. I don't remember. Somewhere between 5 and 7 years old. Like it was crazy. This was like little me, freaking dying right now. Like I'm on the verge. Like I am between the realm of life and death. Like this is it. Like I am between it. And my friend was looking at me like, what the frick is wrong with you? And like people across from me were like, hey man, you good? And the next thing you know, the entire class looked at me and, the teachers came up, hey, so you okay? And I said, like, I'm exhausted. I said, yeah, I'm fine. Like I just smoked like 5 packs of cigarettes at one time. So, I told him I just ate a chip, and after like a couple of minutes, I would drink like lots of milk. They gave me milk. I don't know how they had milk in that classroom. I'm surprised they had milk there. So I drank it. It still freaking hurts. I almost wanted to cry. I almost wanted to, freaking cry for my mommy. But after a while, it stopped. And yeah, that was literally my Taki experience. Now that's crazy. Now think about it. That was like my first time like ever having some sort of like spicy food in my mouth. So it was honestly a roller coaster. Like I'm pretty sure that thing kicked off my spice tolerance because now, I put like hot sauce on everything. I freaking like I can't even go, freaking eating omelet without having hot sauce on it. I love spicy food. I love spicy food a lot, and I don't really find it spicy anymore. I can probably eat a jalapeno for a snack, thinking like good old like, oh shoot, this thing is so spicy. Let me eat a jalapeno to like cool it off. Like that's how I am right now. So yeah, that was like a little short story I wanted to, just like I just like I've been thinking about it in my head for this day, and I want to like shoot it out, just like spit it out to someone, and I think it was a funny day, like without that moment, I'm pretty sure I would not like spicy food. And I thank whoever gave that to me, my friend, long time ago. If you're even watching this video, which I highly, highly doubt that you are, I just want to say thank you and also F you because you never told me that this was gonna be spicy at all. But but that day like showed me like wow, there was actually much the pain exists like this, and my spice tolerance just ever went up after that moment. So wow, what an amazing also traumatizing experience I had. It was about a single talkie. That's crazy. That's wild. But yeah, so that's all I want to talk about. Hope that was kind of entertaining. I found it funny when I look back on it. So yeah, thanks for watching.